What is up, guys? Despite the coronavirus and everything sort of being canceled, free agency is definitely moving today. I mean, uh, you have the obvious franchise tags that we expected. You have the Bengals tagging AJ Green. You have the Cardinals actually tagging Kenyon Drake, and of course the Broncos. I believe this Saturday tagged Justin Simmons, which was something that if you follow the Broncos, you knew that was exactly what was going to happen. The Falcons have been doing things. They actually let go of Devontae Freeman, which, the injury history the past couple of years, I understand that. I understand the reason behind it. And they have a decent young core back there, so that they should be fine. But then the big one is letting go of cornerback Desmond Trufant. Didn't see this coming. Personally, I thought that they would maybe use the franchise tag on him. But I think they used it on a tackle. So Trufant is now, in my opinion, the one or two best cornerback in free agency, with number one still probably being Byron Jones from the Cowboys. But with that being said, they also let Austin Hooper go. So are the Falcons in the middle of a rebuild? Are they in the middle of a restructure maybe? I know their offense wasn't what they wanted last year, but you still have pieces like Matt Ryan, and you still have Julio Jones. So as long as you have that tandem, your offense can be potent. I don't necessarily know why they're selling the farm necessarily. I know that Austin Hooper was really good. I know he had an injury a year or two ago. A stud young tight end. What's fascinating about this, more than the Falcons letting him go, is the fact that Hooper is set, according to Ian Rappaport, to ink the biggest contract for a tight end ever in the NFL with no other than the Cleveland Browns, and the specifics aren't out on this yet. Rappaport says he'll be making between 10 and 11 million a season, closer to the 11 million mark. So that means the Browns now have, they have Odell Beckham, they have Austin Hooper now, they have Jarvis Landry, of course they have Baker Mayfield. As far as the Browns go, I just want to know who's protecting Baker, because that boy couldn't stay on his 2 feet all of last season, okay? And I'm a Broncos fan. Our offensive line is piss poor terrible. I hurt whenever I was watching Cleveland Browns games. My insides just bubbled for the poor Baker Mayfield, because he's got all the talent in the world. He's got some attitude issues. I personally kind of like it, putting media in their place and whatnot, but he needs protection. He doesn't have anything in front of him. People are running out to the store getting toilet paper. Meanwhile, they could have just went to Cleveland's offensive line. It's not that hard. Other trades, the Jags have traded Calais Campbell. We saw them trade AJ Boye for a fifth, and then they trade Calais Campbell for a fifth to the Ravens. I understand. Calais has had an off year the past year or two. I think he's had a couple of injuries sprinkled in there. But you're giving, a premium defensive player to arguably one of the most potent teams in the NFC, or in the AFC, excuse me. In your own, conference, and you're just making their team stronger for a 5th round pick. Personally, you could have done anything with that. Calais will wreck up in Baltimore. He will, their defense is already nice. The Ravens are making a push now, even though with Lamar Jackson, their window is open for the foreseeable future. if anyone doesn't believe that Lamar Jackson is the future of Baltimore, then I don't know what to tell you, because it's super obvious, at least for the moment. And I'm sitting here. Oh, hey, this is breaking. Wait a minute. So the Texans are... Whoa! This is an actual reaction. I can't believe this. So, as part of the David Johnson trade, the Texans are trading DeAndre Hopkins to the Cards. This is insane, okay? DeAndre Hopkins is far and away my favorite wide receiver in the league. Point blank, period. I love Courtland Sutton. I think he's fantastic, but DeAndre Hopkins is my number one whenever fantasy drafts comes. That's the first person I jump on. DeAndre Hopkins is going to Arizona to be with Kyler Murray. Instant gut reaction, their offense is going to be killer. It should be. Look, Kyler had no one to throw to last year. You have Larry Fitz, you have Andy Isabella, you have all these young pieces, which is great, but there is no, other than Larry, which, don't get me wrong, I love Larry Fitzgerald. It is a shame what that organization has done with Larry. He deserves way more. I was really hoping, Larry, who, by the way, inked a one-year deal today, I was really hoping he would ink somewhere else where he could go get a chip, because just maybe the best all-around guy in the NFL. But Nuke is going... This is crazy, and I can't believe that I was recording this. I'm going to try to get this out fast, so if the video is actual shit and you don't make it this far, it's my fault, and I apologize. But, so, okay, DeAndre Hopkins is a Cardinal now. David Johnson is a Texan. Before anything else is released, if this is the straight-up trade Johnson for Hopkins, I mean... The Texans get hosed, right? I mean, unless the Cardinals, or rather, unless the Texans are also sending like a second or third round pick. But even then, I'm not. This is fucking crazy. There goes the demonetization. Oh well, all 10 people watching is gonna have to deal with it. Wow. David Johnson, injury stricken. He had the 2016, which year was that? I'm not sure. But that season really broke out for him. Number one running back in the league. Then he had the injury, and he hasn't really been the same since. Wow. So, what? Deshaun Watson is relying on Will Fuller? I guess they see Will Fuller in the future. Wow. All right. So that's going to be this for right now. I have to go to work because the coronavirus is making me work doubles. Not that anybody really cares. Try to have a video out maybe tonight, possibly in the wee hours of tomorrow. Updating everything. I'll probably miss something big. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this trade that's breaking. Like I said, as of right now, there's no picks involved. It's player to player. Ian Rappaport is the one breaking it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how bad the video is. Tell me how many times I said and I will see you guys in the backfield.